Good morning. So I've just tried to go live in my group, Creative Genius Corner, and yet again, the video did not work. So here I am. I'm going to do it on my business page, on LinkedIn and on YouTube, and then I'll share it into the group. So sorry for those that were watching in the group. I made a promise to be there, and then obviously technology said, So anyway, good morning. How are you this morning? I hope you're well. First things first, this will be the very, very first time I have ever showed up on a live with not a scrap of makeup on. Not even got my lashes done at the minute because my lady who does my lashes is very poorly and can't do them at the minute. So I decided that if it was good enough for Pamela Anderson to show up with no makeup on, it was good enough for me. So here I am, zero makeup. You're just going to have to like it or lump it. So anyway, today I thought I haven't done a live for a couple of weeks because it really is our busy time here at the Art Bank. I am fully booked with bed and breakfast and retreats. And it's a busy, busy time. Also had, my final 2 cohorts from January to May come into the Creative Mastermind. So I'm serving those ladies. It's my last cohort, so I want to do that really well. And I've been working with 5 fantastic one-to-one coaching clients. So it's been a busy time. So something has to give. So I haven't done a live for a few weeks, and I haven't been strategic or regular in posting on my socials or in my group, which is what I teach everybody else to do. But I'm winding down for retirement. So I've given myself permission to do that. And I want to talk to you today about, me winding down for retirement, how you can work with me still over the next 12 to 18 months if you want to. You don't have to, but if you want to. And some of the real success stories from I talk a lot about the Creative Mastermind and the success stories from there, but don't talk very often about my one-to-one coaching clients and their success. So I thought I'd drop on today and just have a chit chat with you, let you know how you can work with me if you want to, because I'm not disappearing off the face of the earth. I am creating a dragon, and I am trying to sell the Art Bank, and I am retiring my coaching business, but I'm not retiring. There'll always be something that Mandy's doing. So anyway, so for those of you that don't know me, I'm Mandy Nicholson, and I am the Creative Genius Consultant. I'm an artist. I'm an author. I am a creative retreat owner here in Scotland at the Art Bank, and I help creative women to launch, grow, and scale their businesses and make more money. So the Creative Mastermind has been my mothership for the last 5 years. It's been where I have helped hundreds of women to build their confidence in their craft, to build their business in their area of genius, whether it's traditionally creative or not, because I help people that aren't creative, traditionally what you would consider creative as well. And I decided at the start of this year I was going to retire the Creative Mastermind after 5 years because, I was 60 last year and I'm winding down for retirement. I've created enough wealth. I don't need to be a billionaire. I don't need to be a multimillionaire. I've got enough. I've always been like that. Money has never been the be all and end all to me. Do you know what has? The success of my clients, the success of the people that I work with. When I was a store manager, the success of my team was really important, more important to me than the success for the company, because the success of the people within the team meant that they were going to go on to have successful careers and be successful in their own individual right. And it's the same for the clients that I work with right now. And I do talk a lot, and I have talked a lot over the years about my mastermind clients. And today I really wanted to talk about one-to-one coaching and how powerful that can be for you as an individual, and how it can help you to really get control of and grow and enhance your life and business. So I only work with 5 one-to-one clients at a time, at any one time, because I've got the mastermind as well. And my time is important to me. It really is more important than money. because I'm a creative and I need that creative time. So I have got a slot coming up very soon because I've got a one-to-one coaching client that's coming to the end of their contracted sessions. So if you are interested in one-to-one coaching, I will have a slot coming up. And I work with you on a one-to-one basis through Access to Work funding if you have it, or privately. So if you're interested in that, do book a call with me. I've put the link to book a call with me if you want to talk about one-to-one coaching. I've put a link to book strategy days here at the Art Bank. The only ways you can work with me now are through one-to-one coaching, through strategy days here at the Art Bank, which is a 24-hour session. You arrive one day, leave the next day. You get 24 hours of time with me where we work on your business. And the only other way to work with me is through self-learn courses. And I've put links to 3 of those in this. So you've got quite a few links here in this post to book a call with me, to come to the Art Bank for a strategy day, and for self-learn courses. So that's the only way you can work with me now for the next, until I close all of that. And who knows when that will be. But I wanted to talk about a few of my one-to-one clients that I've been working with over the last few weeks, because we've had some really big successes. I don't really share a lot, and I'm not going to share names. I just want to share some stories. So yesterday, and I've just posted it on my personal page this morning, yesterday I was working with a one-to-one client. I've been working with her now for 13 sessions, and we've got 24 sessions booked. And she really has made a step change. And she's a network marketer. It's not what you would consider traditionally somebody that would work with me. But as you know, I've got a background in business, not just creativity, but I've got a long multi-decade long track record in business. I am a coach with 7 qualifications in NLP, life coaching, business coaching, leadership coaching, you name it. I've got a qualification in it. So I can help people in lots of different genres. So I've been working with this fantastic network marketing lady, and she has made a huge step change in her business. And one of the things that, was a measure of success for her, because everybody's measure of success is very different. And we had a conversation yesterday, and she said, Mandy, in the next 3 months, and I've totted up the value, I have holidays booked and paid for in full to the value of over £25,000. She is she's actually on her way to Crete. She might already be there. She's in Crete just now. She's going to 3 other places. One of them is, I think, South Africa, and she's flying business class. And she's booked 5-star accommodation. And it's been for her the measure of success, because that has been paid for and booked out of her disposable income that she earns from her network marketing, not from the family income, not from the joint family income or any of the norm. This is excess money. And that was her measure of success. And do you know what she said to me yesterday? I want you to challenge me. I want you to push me for the remainder of the sessions that we've got. I want you to make me better, even better. I want to do more. I want to be better. That's such a joy to work with somebody like that, because it challenges me as well as me challenging them. And I love that. I love being given permission to challenge, and I will go away and do my homework and make sure that on our next session, the very thing she asked me to challenge her on is what I'm going to show up with. And we're going to build a strategy and a plan to do exactly what she's asked to do. And this is what one-to-one coaching can do for you. It's tailored for you. It's bespoke to you. It's about what you need and you want in your life and business right now. Because I'm a leadership coach, a business coach, a life coach, an NLP coach, I use different things from different modalities and combine them in the coaching sessions that I do. So it's very different than, going to a life coach or going to just a business coach. You get a mixture here with me. And you get also my decades of experience working in the corporate world, but also in business for myself and making over $1 million. So that's how powerful one-to-one coaching can be. And I wanted to give you a live example of one of my clients. I'm not sharing her name, but I'm sharing her story because I know she's currently en route to the first of 4 holidays. And I think that is fantastic. But when she's finished this little stint of holidays, she wants me to push her further. So if you're ready for that, then I'm here. If you want to come here to the Art Bank and work with me one-to-one for 24 hours, I'm here for that as well, because we can send you out with a 3-month plan in detail if you come here. So it depends. And I want to say to you, if you're watching now, when you make that decision to invest in yourself or your business, and it's a business expense, when you work with a coach or you work with somebody, it's a business expense. When you make that decision to work in your business, those are the types of results that you can have. Do you think that the £25,000 worth of holidays exceeds what she invested in the coaching? By a long shot? It really does, by tens of thousands. So she's got a return on investment. That's the first thing. So wherever you are right now, if you're ready for some sort of change, the first step is to start going, you know what, I'm worth it and I deserve to invest in myself. And how can I do that? There are lots of different ways. Like I say, I've got self-learn courses available, which are cost effective. So it's a lower investment in yourself. So let's say from 97, in fact, I think there's 3 links I've put in this description. There's a £49 course, a £97 course, and a £247 course. None of them, and there's even payment plan options. So none of them are really expensive as an investment in yourself. So if you like to do courses and self-learn, that's an option. If you want to come here for the 24-hour strategy day with me, getting access to me, all your meals are included, your bed and breakfast is included, and access to me is included for £750. It's actually quite cheap to do it that way. And if you want to do one-to-one coaching, I will tailor it to your payment plan. If you're working with Access to Work, if you're working privately, I will tailor it to that. And we will come up with a bespoke strategic plan that's just for you. But that's the only way you can access me for the next 18 months. And then I'll be building a business with my children once I get over to Newcastle, and I won't be doing any of it anymore. So if you're at that sort of crossroads in your life or your career right now and you want or need some help, then reach out. If not me, somebody else, because you are so worth the investment of time and money to make the step change that you want. And think about that client that I've just told you about, and the holidays, the reward, and the feeling of success she's about to experience consistently for the next 3 months while she goes on those 4 holidays. That could be you this time next year. It wasn't her this time last year, but it is this year. So that's why I wanted to show up today and talk to you about the power of coaching and the empowerment of coaching, and talk to you about how to work with me in a different way, because I've spoke so much about the Creative Mastermind now for so many years. And if I don't tell you and I don't communicate, you don't know. So now you know. And that was the purpose of this live today. Now you know how successful it can be, and now you know how to access all of those resources. So I'm going to wish you a wonderful day. I'm not just going to keep talking today. That's it done. I showed up with no makeup, told you what I have on offer, gave you an example of somebody's results, and now I'm going to paint a dragon. So have a wonderful day, all of you. I hope the sun is shining where you are, and I hope it keeps shining. Now I'm going to share this in my group because it didn't work on Facebook. Thank you very much, Mr. Zuckerberg. And have an awesome week. And I may or may not see you next week. I'll decide next week whether I'm going to go live or not. So have a wonderful week, everybody.